Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Build a Zoo, where apparently an animal is dead. What? Alright, we're working, oh no, okay, there's no new deaths. There's no new deaths. Don't scare me like that, guest. Ah, but actually, speaking of deaths, I have thought about something very special to do with the crematorium. I want to make a graveyard, friends. And yes, what an odd way to go ahead and welcome you guys back to Planet Zoo, or excuse me, to Let's Build a Zoo, by talking about a graveyard that I want to build. But it's true. I think that we should go ahead and think about potentially building a beautiful graveyard to honor all of the animals that we have already had. Because at the end of the day, we do have to go ahead and, oh no, we currently have 2 animals burning at the moment, creating some raw materials. Rest in peace, little ones, rest in peace. And it looks like we actually need to go ahead. Industry, like, what are we creating out of this? What? I don't even want to know. That confuses and concerns me. But there's a lot of animals who have passed away of old age that are in the lineup for going ahead and moving on. And I thought it'd be nice if we honored them. Oh, we'll have to see if we want to trade that pigu or not. It'd be nice if we could go ahead and honor them with a proper graveyard. So I'm thinking we're going to expand out this way quite a bit more. And so maybe like down around here, when we get here or so, we'll like make a lovely little graveyard. Again, morbid thoughts, but I think it'd be really worth it. And I think we need to make more room for our pigs anyway. Should I go ahead? I'm gonna bite the bullet. I bit the bullet. I went ahead and I got ourselves a bigger spot because I think the pigs are actually starting to struggle from being in too close of an enclosure together. So let's actually change the shape. Oh, and I wanted to move the pig exhibit anyway. So let's move it over. I wonder if I should move it like way over because I wanted to have a cute little spot for the balloon shop. For now, let's go ahead and move it over 1 so that I can make that balloon shop a little nicer. Yeah, like so. And then we'll change the shape of it a little bit. I think we're about to go ahead and we're about to actually rehome some of the pigs. But for now, let me change the shape like so, which should make them pretty happy and they should have more room. And then medical status, pen cleanliness. So we need to make sure this place stays cleaner. It's not staying clean enough. But we do have a lot of pigs right now, and we do actually need to keep working on unlocking some of their genome because we are now grand glorious goose parents. We have the last of the goose genome that we needed to unlock, but we have a lot of other creatures that we need to at least get to 5 of their genes unlocked on if we want to be able to put them into the CRISPR in the future. I also want to get the CRISPR so that it has 2 more spaces, and you do that by unlocking enough of the facility upgrades. Our last facility upgrade, what was our last facility upgrade? Oh, the info kiosk is one of the things. Okay, let's get the info kiosk in. I really want that. And cave animal shelters. Okay, I have to have that too. Absolutely have to have that. Oh, and you can make a glue factory. No! You need horses, but I am not going to get a glue factory. That's absolutely not happening. And then breeding facility ultrasound adds baby prediction to the nursery, allows you to predict the appearance of any offspring before it's born. Oh my gosh, yes. That's too cool. That is not actually helping me with like some of the other goals that we just said we wanted to do, but how could I pass that up? That's too cool. So then we could come in. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I actually can go ahead and we don't need any more production on these snakes. We can release the snakes in the future. But look, now we have the ultrasound. Ultrasound preview tells us what kind of snake we're gonna get. Okay, that's really awesome. I really love that. So we don't need any more snakes in our breeding facilities. What we really need, yeah, we don't need, oops, pause, production target paused. Infinite, no. All right, we just need to return these bunnies. And we need to return these snakes because what we really need to go ahead and start unlocking are a couple more rabbits And we want to unlock the hyena as well, but I think the hyena should breed on their own inside of the hyena exhibit just fine. So let's go for that bunny, because we're missing like just a couple types of bunnies that we really want. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll try to get that one up and going. And then that bun. Yeah, we're missing just a couple more types of bunnies so that we could fully unlock the bunny crossbreeds. And I really want to do that because I think it would be so much fun to see all of these bunny hybrids hopping around the place. All right, let's see. So I could unlock all of those. I need more of these cute little bunnies in order to try to crossbreed these ones. All right, we'll leave the breeding area empty just for a minute. All right, so where are we now? The Mighty Ducks! Oh, that's so cute. I love seeing all these references everywhere. All right, well, we definitely have too many snakes. I need to work on cleaning up the snakes. And I want to move the incinerator over here. We'll go ahead and turn it to the side a little bit. And just for a little bit, I'm gonna feel better if I go ahead and make like a weird little graveyard real fast. So what I want to do is put a bunch of trees and some rocks around here so that we can try to show that even though life and death do happen here in our facility, we really care about our animals and we're trying really hard to make sure that they're gonna live out a great life. And when we do lose them, we try to honor and respect that loss. So let me put down all this grass, because I was thinking maybe we could put in some sort of like nice little kiosk and say that we're selling flowers or something over here. All right, there we go. Lots and lots of grass planted. Phew. Oh, there's apparently a protest. We just unlocked a protest. I got a Steam achievement that says protest. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm trying here. I'm really trying. All right, and I was gonna put down like some pebbles here to lead into the incinerator area. And then what I was gonna put out here are like a bunch of the stones. Where are my stones? And then like a bunch of, here, we'll get down some trees, big trees. I thought we could put in some nice big trees to kind of hide the incinerator on both sides. Let's see, there we go. And there we go. See, a nice big trees, trying to make this area look very peaceful. Maybe even some like cherry blossom trees. Ah, there we go, medium rocks. And then what I was gonna do is like put these small stones out and make it kind of look a little bit like a tiny graveyard. Like line it up like so. And then maybe a little medium stone mixed in here and there. There, now I feel a little bit better. And it makes the decoration go up to maybe offset the fact that we have this graveyard here. There we go. So now we have like a nice little graveyard. Maybe people could go ahead. They could like wander through it. Can I make it look lovely? We could do some, no, not the metal. Some wood. Some nice cobblestone, perhaps? What would? I think the thing is like the cobblestones will probably look the best here. Alright, there we go. And then we'll just put down some cobblestone paths. And you can come, maybe, here, I'm not even gonna put all the cobblestone paths in. Let me take these out. There we go. I need to add some variant to there, how the floor looks. There, see? And then we'll go ahead and, there we go. We'll put the little remembrance flowers in front of a whole bunch of them. I know this is such a random thing to build, but I just wanted to get it done while I was still thinking about it. So that we could show people we really do care about our animals, okay? Let's see, a little potted iris. Oh, we could even add in like some little potted plants. Oh, look, see? If I saw this, like, it is a little way, it's a little way to like honor the fallen who have lived out their whole lives here. And maybe we could put some signboards. I could try to make some nicer signboards, maybe a zoo map. All right, let's see. There we go. And then maybe like have a map over here somewhere so that people could like learn a little bit more about what's going on. It's not going to be all about sign. Add signs to your parks. These will reduce bad behavior and stop customers getting lost. Okay, that sounds super special. So we'll kind of put a couple signs down on either side. And then what about some benches for people? Oh, look at the snake bench. That's so cool. And the panda bench. What? I'm so glad we unlocked those. Those look awesome. We could put in some nice garden benches maybe for people to be able to sit down if they want to sit and contemplate like life. Here, I'll move the signs. Yeah, we'll move the signs a little bit so that people don't just like wander into the graveyard without knowing they're there. Oh, look at this hedge. Yes, I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it covers 3 spots. Got it. All right. Why can't I never line things up the way I want to? It's such a pity. All right, we'll put that there. And maybe another one on the other side. Oh, it looks so pretty. And then we'll put a little garden bench on either side. And have like a tiny little gray brick area maybe. Over here. And then a tiny graveyard that I have now built. I wish we had some sort of like fencing that I could just put down around the guest, but I think this will work out okay. Then there's some like ornate lamps. Oh, these are so cute and simple lamps. Oh my gosh. Oh, the park has attracted 1,000 people now. What? All right, that's really cute. Okay, I didn't expect it to actually turn out that nice. Or that big. I'm really glad we have so much more land that we can buy because this turned out a lot bigger than I was expecting. Oh, and I know what we could do is we could go ahead and kind of make our own fake hedge fence like so. See? That kind of covers the area that we'll refer to as the graveyard. And then we'll have like 1, 2, 3 path here. And then I'll just kind of put this down here. And we'll eventually move more things around. But there. Now I feel like we have a new shelter variant of Little Pegu. We have a lot more decoration. That's hopefully going to make everything look really nice. Now I feel like the animal incinerator isn't quite so dark a subject to walk past. Because you see, we have definitely tried very hard to give the animals a very respectful past and respectful like goodbye. All right, so we'll go ahead and have the cobblestone play out into the wood. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do to make things nicer, but I'm gonna do my best to try to like improve things here and there. And planting a bunch of the trees around the incinerator will hopefully balance out the negative effects of the incinerator. But all right, now that that's done, we do have a tradable variant of Pegu, and we have a lot of issues with some of the animals. Purdy has died, no! And we have that pen without animals. Yes, I know we need to add in some animals there. And then, yeah, everybody's fine on water. I don't know why we kept getting warnings about water. All right. And apparently we need a lot of employees for our shops too. Phew! Yeah, we've got a lot to do, you guys. Holy moly. All right, but let's go check on those tradable variants real fast of Pegu. We could get the duck, or we could get the porcupines. Very excited about that idea. Oh, and it was a shelter variant of Pegu. That's what's going on. That's right. That's right. All right, let's go ahead and rescue this little pig. And then we'll add the pig in here. There we go. Phew. Okay, so progress on the graveyard. I know that was a very random project to tackle, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. I actually feel like we could maybe sneak in a snake exhibit or two over here, and we could probably, oh, one of the pigs died. Oh geez, I hope somebody comes to take care of that pretty soon. Oh my gosh. But we could probably go ahead and start making some of those mini exhibits that I talked about that we can start moving. Oh my word, there's so many rabbits that we can start moving some of the rabbits and some of the snakes into. I think we need somebody who's literally just a snake keeper. Like, we need someone who's going to focus on these snakes, because this is kind of a mess. All right, let's actually get Jessica down here, assigned to, like, these 2 zones. That's it. And maybe we'll have some better results with keeping the snakes clean. But we could have a garden snake. I could see that happening. Or maybe, oh, maybe some of the geese, the fancy geese could kind of be down here as decorative geese to keep on the sides. And then what we might do is move our fancy geese out of this area so that I can work on getting the crossbreeds we need into these two spots. And then, ooh, I think I can expand the goose exhibit a little bit. But then, how did I make it so that this didn't match up just right? Huh. Huh. Yeah, the goose exhibit is one smaller than the other one, somehow. Okay, well, we can fix that real fast. Change sheep. We need... Oh, no. Why does it have to start with the... Oh, man, okay. But if I don't fix it now, I'm never going to fix it. And then it's always going to be off balance, and I'm always going to be a little bit wonky-donked about that. All right, let's edit enclosure, change the shape. No, please, let me start from a different side. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna delete that whole enclosure because I know that we're gonna be able to make a new one. Let's change the shape of this one. Okay, what? How can I not? Okay, look. I need you to not be there. I need you to be over here. Oh my word. Oh my word. Really? No. We can work with this. We can work with this. Think carefully, Seri. I just need to change the shape to do this. There we go. Right? Is that how it works? And then we'll scooch it over one. Now they have a slightly bigger spot. And we're gonna move it over one. And that's, all right, there we go. And a pig has been incinerated at the graveyard. See, now we can just kind of pretend it's not quite so sad. Oh, I see. I just deleted that for no reason. Huh. That's okay. We'll make these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make these work out somehow. All right, it looks a little wonky donkey, but I'm just gonna have to live with that because I already messed up. Because I can't make things symmetrical to save my life, friends. I just can't. Like, that's not the way I work. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. Snakes, need to do something with them for small exhibits. Let's move the geese. I like this idea of actually moving the geese. So we're gonna make a slightly smaller pig exhibit so that we have a bit of room for people to walk down here and come see the geese. So we're gonna make it a little bit smaller. What's this? Save the rainforest! Wished it rained forest. The Amazon is under threat from farming. 200,000 acres of rainforest are burning every day, usually to make the way for growing soy to feed cows, which is true. We have decided to start buying the forest so no one else can do this. Oh, Joy wants our help. Yes, of course. $10,000. But it's worth it. And maybe we can build a little rainforest to celebrate like over here too, which would be very nice. All right, who has low water? I keep seeing a warning about low water. So we have several pens. I think it's because we have so many animals. So let's fix that by going ahead and we're going to release some of the pigus to the wild. Sundry and Newton. Let's see, Sam and Chevy. And Oopie. Sam, let's move Oopie. There we go. And then we'll release these guys to the wild. That should hopefully help with low water there. And then the snakes, we already have all of the snakes that we need. So I'm gonna come through and no, not Corky. Corky's been with us for like a long time and he's over 100. So I'm gonna move out a bunch of the snakes. Let's see, Freddy, I wanted to keep like a line of blue snakes going, but we have a lot and we only need a few. All right, Arnie's 95, so Arnie can stay with us. Freddy, we'll go ahead and release you too. Doc McKenzie, Doc's 85. Laddie is like 115, that's so funny. All right, let's release a bunch of these snakes. And then I think that will help with some of the low water issues. The pigs still have a low water issue, so we'll put in another water thing. And these bunnies, we have way too many of these bunnies. Phew! And yes, guys, I apologize for spending so long on like miscellaneous things today. No, I don't. We're having fun. Like, you shouldn't apologize for having fun. I'm gonna really stand my ground on that. Let's see, Risky, Bobby. Let's see, Ma. All right, probably need to keep another one of the males. There we go. We're gonna release a bunch of those bunnies. And yeah, now their water issues are taken care of. All right, let's add in some objects. We're gonna get more water for our wonderful pigoose. And that should take care of them. So they're actually totally happy. Yay! All right, enrichment is low. Enrichment is low for our snakes. Interesting. Didn't expect that twist. And let's take care of our snakes real fast. This is so disgusting, all this poop. Oh, I think it's because the keeper can't get to the other side. Because we blocked it with the enrichment items. Duh! That's what's wrong. Yay! Genome progress! We can make Pegu genes now! Oh, I'm so happy. Alright. Oh, and we need to take care of our CRISPR too. Okay, so let's change the shape of this. Because that makes so much more sense why suddenly our keepers just were not keeping. They couldn't reach that side. That's what's going on. Oh, look! And if you, like, edit the enclosure, it actually makes it all tidy. We're gonna remember that. We're gonna remember that. All right, let's move this over here so the snakes can play. And then we'll get, they seem to really love the trampoline. So let's just put in like 2 trampolines because I love having bouncing snakes. It's adorable. And then let's put in, let's see, we'll try to unlock more animal enrichment items too. We'll put in a large ball too. There, now I don't think we need so many keepers dedicated just to taking care of like that area. And how many other animals need enrichment? The hyenas do, and the pigs do. You know what? We're already this far in on working on all of this today, so let's just make it happen. We're gonna make a nice cardboard box for the pigs to be able to play with. I'm gonna put in another scent marker for them. Look at the pig in a box! Okay, that was a lot cuter than I expected. Oh my gosh. And then we're also gonna make sure that the pigs like have a nice, beautiful little home of their own. We're gonna put in a tall tree. We don't even have trees over here yet for them. We're gonna make sure they have like some St. John's work going on. Decoration is up for them. And then I feel like the pigs should just have like some tulips. We're just gonna put in a few tulips here and there. We have to make sure not to block too many spots or else the pigs can't get around their habitat. But they can still climb through some of these things. Yay! All right. And then enrichment just needs to go up for our hyenas. I totally forgot to give them anything. I'm sorry, hyenas. I want to see them chase this ball. And then I kind of want to see a hyena in a box. That sounds like it'd be a little exciting, doesn't it? All right. Or actually, what about a jumping hyena? I want to see a jumping hyena. And there we go. Now enrichment is totally good for all of our animals. That makes me feel like a good person. Oh boy, how is my monies? We're getting so much income now. I'm still losing a ton of it, but we're doing good. Oh, and it's Mr. Bellamy again. Come on, is an ice cream van enough to keep up the demand? We need it to be colder. I want to stand inside air conditioning when I order an ice cream. I'm sweating buckets here. Hotter than the sun. Build a Sunday shop. Got it. All right, guys, I'm actually really happy with the improvements we made. We were a little bit all over the place today. Oh, and we need to make sure our hyenas eat appropriate food. What am I doing? Let's get them some carry-on. That's going to majorly improve their nutrition right away. A bunch of insects, some nice eggs. Here we go. We're going to decrease the amount. I wonder if they don't need that many insects. All right, we're going to decrease the amount of carry-on they're eating, if it doesn't mess with their nutrition. Okay, 1, 2. And then it looks like meat pellets are okay. If they bring them up to the full nutrition they need. There we go. What about, okay, there we go. That should be good. There! Wonderful. And now we have a good food for the hyena. No wonder they weren't giving us any hyena babies. That should take care of it. So we have some little hyena babies. I wanted a cooler name for them than that, but oh well. But all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. We're definitely making some interesting progress in different ways than I expected with our zoo. I think I might move the graveyard stuff all up one on my own so we can put the geese down here and have a little walkway for people to come and see them. If you guys would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!